Hey, Trevor Houston here from the Who You Know Job Networking Show, and we're having a little bit of technical difficulties today, so we're just going to go live from the cell phone. Guys, we're live right now.
Oh my God.
Okay. Woo! You see that? Guys, we couldn't keep y'all waiting. I know y'all are out there waiting, so I'm from a cell phone right now. Look, we got all this equipment in here, and look, there's cameras and all kinds of crazy stuff, but none of it works. Because we're having a technical difficulty. Look, I got this microphone right here. What is that about? It doesn't even work. So
we don't need it.
We don't need it. Today, the show must go on. I can't keep y'all waiting like Popeyes.
You guys see how much power you have at your fingertips right there? Trevor's technology, dude.
Hey, I'm making it happen. So, my name's Trevor Houston. That is Foster Williams. Who else do we got in here? Who's this? Who's that? Gina?
Gina Trimarco.
Gina Trimarco.
How you doing? How you doing?
From South Carolina.
We got Dusty Unger in the house.
Hey.
Let's see me go back this way. There's Mark Elder. That's the man with the 50 grand. How do you say it, Foster? Man with the 50 grand?
Yeah, that's my man over there. The whole 50 grand.
Back in the back. Wait, hold on. I can't get my finger there. There it is.
Right here.
That's Darren Ford. What's going on?
Darren
Ford and Sheila Jackson.
Hello.
What is going on? So it is the Who You Know show, and we're gonna just dive into this thing because we're a little crazy today. We got all kinds of stuff going on.
This is innovation, you guys.
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna dive into Dusty for just a second. Dusty and Sheila, you guys have an event going on. I'm gonna flip this camera over here. Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, great. So we are hosting a free event tonight at Improving in Plano. It is actually right across the street from the Keurig Dr. Pepper headquarters. And it starts at 6 o'clock. And from 6 to 6:30, they're actually providing free pizza, free beer.
Free 99?
Free 99. Yes. And the event itself.
And beer.
You know I like that free 99. You know I like that free 99.
I bet you're going to be whining.
So the event will kick off at 6:30, and we are going to be sharing, really it's this notion of your journey to getting hired. Yeah. So Sheila and I met networking back in February, and
where'd you meet?
Yeah, where'd y'all meet?
We met at 1 Million Cups in
1 Million
Plano.
Cups.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said cops. I was like, ooh, you shouldn't be
1
here.
Million Cups.
Wow.
That was good.
So y'all met networking.
We met networking.
Okay,
and
1 Million Cups.
And so we have continued to attend the various networking events, such as your workshop and many more across town.
Did y'all come to the workshop we had together?
We did.
Y'all were in the same class.
We were in the same class.
Not long before that.
Love it. Okay, cool.
And so we in the last several months, we continue to meet people and we share with them what we've learned, and they don't know about it. So we really just had this idea, we need to do a workshop. Like, we just need to do this. And so fast forward, and the event is tonight. So we are going to share everything from your resume. LinkedIn is a big one. How should you be active in this space? What should you be doing? Your resume, of course, and then just everything in between. Sheila, do you have anything to add?
The emotional aspects of it. So emotional intelligence, self-care, the interviewing and negotiating aspects of that. It's going to be a lot.
Yeah.
It's chock full.
Well, I saw Sheila. I saw your interview today with Michael Goldberg, and I could tell you're super passionate about this. It's kind of like your purpose. Like, you feel led to do this. So
it's giving back.
That's what it works.
That's what it's about. And
so you know it's going to be good.
We're in community together. So it's about looking around the room and thinking, these are my people. These people are for me. They're with me. We're in this together. And share a meal together and talk about our journeys and leave with some actionable steps and hope. So that's really what we want to extend is hope.
Hope. Help one person every day. Love it. That's right. Dusty, you're also in transition, right? Is that correct?
I am in between successes.
In between successes. I love it.
She just got there. She did have a contract.
Yeah, you were
I did. Isn't that nice?
Wingstop, right? Was that where?
Yeah.
So me and Foster were talking about how we didn't get no wings though.
If she's not there, we can't get a discount.
Okay. Now I need you to get that Popeye's chicken, because that chicken sandwich. That chicken sandwich. Look, I waited 2 hours for that chicken sandwich, and it's so good. Anyway, go ahead.
I've heard it's great.
It's back, I
Your
hear.
blog.
Oh, my food blog. Yes, my food blog is coming. Oh, so I'm playing around in this entrepreneur space. While I'm a marketing professional by day, I'm a foodie enthusiast by night. And so, yes, everydangdish.com is coming very soon.
Every
I'm
Dang
so
Dish.
excited.
Every dang dish.
Every
Yep.
Dang
Follow
Dish.
her on Instagram, y'all. I'm following her on
Yes.
Instagram.
Yeah, I'm
I see.
blasting your business
I
card.
see
love
that
it.
food.
Oh, good.
So
Insta,
yeah,
I love
no,
it.
but
Ooh.
I help brands create and transform ideas into immediate action, and so I'm really kind of looking for an opportunity where I can be creative, but help activate. So it's out there.
Yeah.
I'm close. Something good's on the horizon. So I'm excited. But the food blog is really exciting. I'm teaching myself WordPress. I'm teaching myself all this space in this digital landscape. And I'm having fun. So it's good.
So all y'all companies out there, y'all need to pick up Dusty Unger. Y'all need to connect with her on LinkedIn.
UNGER.
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 And check out her Every Dang Dish on Instagram right now. We got the website coming soon.
Everything.
Gina, what's going on?
What's up?
So we were referred Gina from
I'm gonna film you.
Casey Haston. Casey Haston, shout out to you. She's one of our partners over at VIP. Y'all need to go check out VIP. She actually has her own podcast. We Are VIP podcast. You need to check that out for all of your accounting and finance needs. Go check her out. But she referred us to Gina. What's going on, Gina?
Hey, I got so much going on.
You recording me? I'm
I'm
recording
recording you, recording me, because I thought we could have two angles.
I love it.
Recording each other.
Yeah,
This is probably either the worst or the best show we've ever had. Right?
It's
Right?
a two-camera angle.
Love
I mean,
this.
like, right? Two
Love
cameras. So I'm visiting here from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Yeah,
Carolina.
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Yeah,
Raise
played
up.
a dadgum light lately.
And you see there, I'm with Pivot 10 Results.
Woo, look at that.
And I own an improv comedy theater in Myrtle Beach, but we provide soft skills training to companies on how to be better communicators, how to connect, how to be human again.
Ooh.
That's what I was here to talk
How to
about.
be-
Grab
today.
the book.
How to
grab
be
the book.
Yeah,
human.
right
Listen to
there.
that book. See that book.
Right there. And I also produce a podcast called Women Your Mother Warned You About.
Women your mother warned you
I gotta
about.
read that one. I'm
Yeah.
single. Ooh.
It's the podcast that makes everything sexy again, but we focus on sales and business, women in business, everything woman related. Men love us, we love men. 30% of our
I'm glad
listeners
y'all
are
love
men.
me because
We do. Yeah. We do. We love them.
Ladies.
30% of our listeners are men.
Hey,
There you go.
there you go.
Makes
I like it.
Yeah.
I
It
like it.
needs to be that way.
So we were talking before, we got started today about your show and the improving that you guys do,
Yeah.
right? And how you could actually incorporate that into interviewing,
Right.
right?
Right. What we're seeing now is that a lot of people, and I'm not going to go generational on this. This is humans in general. We have lost touch with connection because we're so stuck on these phones here.
I know.
And we're not connecting, and we're not paying
I'm
attention,
stuck.
and we're not making the eye contact, and we're not in the moment with people because we're like, hey. So we teach people improv skills that improv comedians have on stage.
Improv
Right?
comedians, I love that. That's
So-
awesome.
You know, can
Yeah.
I jump in here?
Yeah.
You know,
Darren.
and that's true, but we don't want to do a blanket statement because what we do is really, you said you're not going to be generational.
Yeah.
But let's face it, we're talking about millennials.
No, I'm
Right?
not. I really am
well,
not.
no, that's
though.
where it started, right? We started
They're talking about me.
I wrote a book on millennials. I think millennials are I think you're fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
I think millennials are great. But so we don't want to just do a broad brushstroke and say all of them can't do it because some of them can.
Right.
But there are a lot who can't, and it's starting to kind of go outwards where everybody's staying. We don't want to do it on the phone. We don't want to talk face to face, eye to eye. We hide behind the voicemail.
Hold on. For all y'all millennials out there making me look bad, I need y'all to go ahead and start getting eye to eye. Okay, we need to rehumanize this thing, and y'all need to start being nicer to people.
Y'all
Okay.
stop going to dinner and getting on your
But
phone.
it
Talk
goes,
to each
it goes
other.
back to what you said. It's about being human. We're all in
Yeah.
this thing together.
Yeah.
Right? And so
And again, I know it started with millennials, but the thing is that you take anybody with technology, especially the older you get and like the less you know, let's be honest, and like you're even more obsessed with the technology trying to learn it, and you're not connecting. So we're really teaching people how to take the skills that an improviser uses to create a show without a script. So think about, we get on stage, we don't have a script, we have to read the audience. That is the only way we are going to succeed.
Love it.
Is to read the audience.
You got to read people. You got to understand what gets them and what drives them.
And we teach people how to do that.
I love that. That's super valuable.
That's awesome.
That's a super valuable trait. Like, it's something in sales that you need, right, as well.
Oh yeah, just
We
for
were told when
overcoming.
we started this radio show, we were told the guys, you were too scripted the first show, and it was absolutely hard.
Yeah, our first show
This
was
is the
awful.
other
Y'all.
extreme, right? This is
This is totally improvised.
There's no structure in this one.
This on the
We also have Darren Ford in the house, so I'm gonna come swing over here. Darren, what's going on, man?
Darren's in my neck of the woods.
that's right. Exactly.
So we got introduced to Darren over there at Dallas HR. So Dallas HR, y'all need to go check it out. They have a program over there called Job Link. Okay, so we got connected with Darren over there.
Made a presentation there.
Yeah,
about,
you did a presentation.
Talked about the 3 skills and the 4 mindsets needed for success. So the 3 skills are effective communication, critical thinking, and valuing people. Right? If you do those 3 things well, you're going to be successful.
It'll work.
If you marry on top of that 4, I'll call them mindsets. I put them in the form of questions. You'll supercharge your success. Are you willing to be a continuous learner? Are you willing to work hard? Are you willing to work hard? And
Are you going to work
are you willing to work hard?
Love it.
Yeah, right. It's not. I don't think success is a secret. Like, think well, communicate well, value the people that you work with, that you work for. Be willing. The world is changing, so if you're not willing to learn new things, you're going to wake up and be obsolete. And then just show up and do your best.
The world has changed.
And that goes back. It sounds a lot like improv again, because the number one rule in improv is to make other people look good.
Yeah. Hey, look, when I teach management, I'll tell somebody, look, you've got 2 jobs. You make your boss look good, and you make the people who below you successful.
Yeah.
And if you do those 2 things, you'll be fine.
Because you'll look good.
You'll be okay.
You look
Absolutely.
good making other people look good.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Love it.
That's me.
You got to improv. You got to be adaptable, right? You've got to be able to learn new things and get out of your comfort zone. And if you can do all that, I think you'd be good to
What
go.
does Jake Melton say when he came on the show?
You got to adapt.
Adaptability.
Hold on, I'm going to say it like this. I'm going to flip this around. Adapt or die. Okay? No, I'm serious. Look at Blockbuster. No longer here. Sorry, Blockbuster. Bye-bye. You didn't adapt. Netflix took you over, right?
Netflix.
Just saying. Toys R Us. Bye-bye. Sorry, no longer here because Amazon took you out. Like, there's... no Kia, bye-bye. Like, a lot of companies, right? And if you don't adapt, we're in a fast-paced moving world. And so if you're in the search right now, you have to think about your skill set. I teach people all the time how to use technology in your search, but maybe you're not using it because you're like, ooh, this is uncomfortable, or I don't know if I want to try it, or I don't want to step out of the box. Well, guess what? I'm sorry. It's going to take you a little bit longer. If you would apply the technology that we teach you, it could save your butt. Just saying.
Hey, there's this other
Gen
technology.
X and baby boomer.
There's this other technology called pick up the phone and call people.
Oh, pick up the phone and call people.
What is that?
What is that called?
I know it's kind of archaic.
Little old school.
It's a little old school.
That is
It's
100%
pick up the
school,
phone and call.
Okay. You know what? I got to say something about that. So today, people do not pick up the phone and answer, right? Here, let me
Well, there's that too.
Okay, people don't answer the phone in 2019. They just don't do it. If someone calls me right now, it's inconvenient. I'm sorry, I'm doing a show. We got things going on. I'm busy. Life's busy for everyone. Expect that they're busy. If you call somebody out of the blue, you have disrespected their time. I'm sorry, because expect that they're busy. Life is busy. So what do? An alternative, what you could do is use this technology that we teach here in our workshop called BombBomb. Send them a video email. Okay, a video email saying, hey, Trevor Houston here, just wanted to connect with you. I'm sure you're probably busy, so connect with my online calendar down below in the email. Select a time that works best for you, and we'll talk soon. Hope you have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
We'll do what soon?
We'll talk soon. And guess what they do? They book a time with you on your online calendar that's in your email. So, guys, there is an alternative way. I have communication. I have conversations with people all the time that are busy people. Very, very, very busy people. And that's what you need to do when you're in the search. You got to expect that recruiter and that hiring manager, they're busy. So you got to be able to communicate with them on a higher level. And they're not going to pick up the phone. They're not going to. So flip that over.
Can I ask though why?
Why?
Like, no, I'm saying when I put a phone call into somebody, I may be interrupting, you may be doing a live thing, whatever, but why can't I get a phone call back? Because really, if you think about it, if I'm looking for a job, if I'm trying to sell you something, I'm going to call you more. If I'm doing my job, I'm going to call you more than once. I'm going to send you more than one email. And so it's kind of like self-preservation. Not only am I respecting you as a salesperson or you as a job seeker, I'm making my life easier because I'm going to stop the next 5 emails from you or the next 5 phone calls.
You're hedging your time.
Yeah, exactly. And so, I mean, you just said earlier, I'm disrespecting you if I call. Maybe it's because I'm old, but I think I'm being disrespected when I don't at least get a phone. Call me back and say, I don't want what you're selling, or you don't get a job here. I
have an answer, and I think it's probably one of the majority answers, and that's apathy. People, they just don't give a care. And so they don't give a care about not only the process, but about common courtesy.
I think you're right.
And it's societal.
Which goes back to soft skills and emotional intelligence.
Absolutely.
So when I said, just a second ago about not respecting my time when you call me out of the blue, okay, it's because, people, again, they don't pick up the phone. They're busy. Everyone's busy. But if you are playing phone tag, if we're going back and forth playing phone tag, that's insanity, right? It doesn't work well. It's not good for anybody. It frustrates people. So if there is an alternative where you can respect their time, send them a video and give them your calendar so that they can select a time that works for them that is on their calendar, it's total respect. You've done it the whole way through. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not, and I agree with you. Hey, I agree with Darren.
I can't argue with that.
If you are trying to sell something, right, and at a certain point, I don't want your service, give me the common courtesy and tell me why, and just tell me. Just tell me.
Yeah.
So that I
can check you off my list.
Yeah, exactly. You can move on, right?
Yeah.
Same thing in the job search process. If you're not hiring that person, just tell them why. Just say, hey, sorry, I'm not hiring you, and here's why.
So the end methodology is us talking to each other, right?
Yep.
So here we have a network. We have the majority of people that are in the job search, unfortunately, are Gen Xers and baby boomers. I'm one of them. Anyway, so if we communicate by personal touch, the end methodology is to talk to us in order to do business, right? In today's market, are we, the Gen Xers and baby boomers, are we still the majority of the business owners?
No, I would say not.
Are we a significant amount? Are we a significant number of job owners? Business owners? Do we still matter? I'm digging. You guys know where I'm going. You absolutely know where I'm going.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
If you gotta ask that question, you're gonna miss the ball.
Boom!
If you don't talk to Foster, we don't do business together.
Oh, I got you. So you got to have a conversation, right?
In methodology.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Got to talk.
If I can't talk to Dusty, I can't do all this. I can't do business with Dusty.
Well, okay, so we're talking about communication, right? We're talking about communication. And you have to think about it. In 2019, how many ways are there to communicate? Okay? You can call somebody, you can leave them a voicemail, you can send them an instant message on LinkedIn, you can send them a text message, you could send them a handwritten note. You could chisel on a piece of stone and I don't know. You
Twitter, Instagram.
You could FaceTime. You could actually comment through a live post like this one. There's so many different ways that you can communicate. So you have to figure out who your audience is and how they prefer to communicate. Most people in today's day and age don't pick up the phone. So that was the conversation we were having. They don't pick up the phone, regardless. So what's a different way? What's a different way we can communicate with them that will actually get their attention and get them to have that conversation to get to a phone call? Ultimately, you got to get to the phone call, right? You got to get there. But how do you get there? Can you schedule your phone calls? Now you have total respect of time because both people are expecting the call and they're there and they're ready for it and they're prepared for it. So there you go. What do y'all think?
No, I agree. And I think it's important to be intentional about why you're reaching out. I think sometimes people will reach out and be very vague in their ask or kind of cryptid in their ask. And so I'm very direct, and I appreciate the fact when people are direct with me. So
just tell me what's up, right?
Yeah, and so if you are reaching out to a stranger or to someone that's a cold network contact, just be very intentional and genuine in that ask of, hey, this is what I want. But I also am a big believer in it isn't all about me. If I'm the one reaching out, it's how can I help you too? And I think that it really is like this give and take, and that's where I think both parties can win. So, nothing is more annoying than, and we're all guilty, but we get these random connections on LinkedIn, and I'm like, how do I even know you? And so, yeah, that's a whole nother conversation. So, but whether it's an email or whether it's a text or whether it's a cold LinkedIn, like really put some thought behind, what are you trying to get out of this? What's in it for them and what's in it for you? And so you can mitigate the 50 back and forth emails or, whatever that journey is and just get right to the point. So, yeah.
Love it. Love that. Yeah. Guys, if you're sending out soliciting emails on LinkedIn and messages and all that kind of stuff, hit me up for, whatever to buy your, I don't know, multi-level marketing thing or whatever. If you're hitting me up, don't do that. Or find a way to do it that's more creative. Like, rehumanize your business. How about that?
Can I tell you something I've been doing with these random requests on LinkedIn? I think it's fishy, and I'm like, should I connect? So when I get the message like, hey, Gina, thought we should connect. I want to get to know you. And they're trying, and I go, hey, thanks so much, Trevor. How can I help you?
Mm-hmm. Yo, get to the point.
They never respond back. They never respond back. They've asked to connect with me. And when I flip the script, they ghost.
Well, you want to know why? Let me tell you why, too. Why? Because they've probably sent that same message to 100 different people.
They sent it to me, and they didn't even look to see what I do. They didn't even read my LinkedIn profile to see what it is I do, and they're trying to sell me something out. And I redirect them to read my LinkedIn profile. Look and see what it is that I do. Now, does your product fit what I need?
Yeah. Can you help me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, all right, guys, this has been a crazy show. I would love to hear your comments on all this craziness we got going on.
Tonight.
Oh, tonight. Tell them again.
Oh, yeah.
Tell them about the event.
Improving in Plano. 6 o'clock, free pizza and beer and wine. Just saying.
Ooh.
Snacks.
And snacks. I know. We're going to get the floodgates coming to this event now. Sorry. And 6:30, we're going to kick it off. So if you are on this journey to find what's next, we're excited to share with you what we've learned. So
there'll be some great people there.
Yeah.
Foster.
Yeah.
Foster
I've got to come. I can't miss that. Lori Davis. Hello. Brandon Barber. Hello.
For a landing, right?
Oh.
Well, that's true too. Okay.
What?
Then there's that.
we want to hear the story.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
So who's landed?
I've landed.
Hey!
Woo! Renee, you didn't say anything.
It's true. Yeah, I'm starting at American Heart Association on November 19th.
Hey, congratulations.
So I'll be working in the continuing education, lifelong learning area with Michelle Bruns, and I'm super excited about it. The American Heart Association is an incredible organization.
It is.
I knew, but I didn't know. Like in doing research and prep for the interview and to get a sense of the vision and mission of the organization. So get this, the mission is to be a relentless force for longer, healthier lives.
Ooh.
To be a relentless force.
To be a tornado for longer lives.
For longer, healthier lives.
Love it.
So it's exciting to see the breadth and width of all that and how they're expanding and building these partnerships and relationships with organizations like the American Diabetes Association and the newly launched No Diabetes by Heart. So it's exciting to be a part of that and to be in an environment that is voted a best place to work and is about longer, healthier lives. And that is in my wheelhouse.
Love
As
it.
you know, we've talked about my values.
Yeah.
My values are front and center for me, and I was focused on that organizationally, and it just worked, and I'm super excited. So
congratulations.
Thank you.
Guys, she found her passion. Passion. Keyword passion. Hey, real quick though, I mean, we're doing this live thing real quick. Do we have an audience on with us, or did they leave us? Where are they at?
I have an audience on my.
You have an audience?
Wow.
She says, I got an audience.
We got another landing.
We got another landing?
Yeah.
What do we got?
John Malone has landed.
Yeah, that's right. John Malone did land.
Yeah.
We do have an audience on here with us, so let's give some shout-outs to... Here, I'm going to give shout-outs to
we got
George. What's going on, George? How are you doing, man?
Malone.
Rafiq, how are you doing? Joel, how are you? George says congratulations, by the way.
Thank you,
Says
George.
congratulations. Stephen Swain, what's up, man? Stephen, online with us,
Thank
of course.
You, Steven.
Melody, hey, we saw you today. How are you doing, Melody? We had a little technical difficulty, so we're just recording from the phone today. That's what we're doing. That's it. So, yeah, guys, we love you. Sorry, this isn't our normal format. Hopefully you had some fun, maybe laughing at us, but that's okay.
Do that every week.
Laughing with us.
Let-
with us.
Not at us.
With
No.
us, not
With us.
at.
Well, they might be laughing at you.
You can laugh at me. It's fine. I'll take the... you can laugh at
Trevor
me.
and I both. Mark's a lot more mature than Trevor.
Steven says, you have an audience. Thanks, Steven. We appreciate you. You guys rock. And we'll see you next week.
On
The Who You Know Show.
Know Job Networking Show.
Tell them what's
It's
it
not
about.
what you know,
It's all
it's
about
who you know.
Try that one.
Wow.